What's going on, YouTube? Ferocity here. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm sure you've heard the amazing news that the Call of Duty Legacy is finally accessible again. Shortly after the Microsoft and Activision merger was completed and finalized, the servers for old Call of Duty games became fixed out of nowhere. Players could now connect to matches, able to connect to lobbies full of other players, and they were able to re-experience the Call of Duty Legacy once again. What a great feeling that's been. Now, originally I didn't believe it. I didn't go back to test old games myself because I didn't think it would be true. I didn't want to be disappointed. And then I tried out Modern Warfare 2 from 2009. Lobby after lobby, just filling me with nostalgia every way I could. Whether it was a game on a state or a game on sub-base or high-rise or whatever it was. Memories started flashing back. And I was reminded of how much I truly love this franchise. And the reasons why I fell in love with this franchise. It only fills me with more regret to see where the franchise has gone. Because you truly see the passion that was behind a game like Modern Warfare 2. You had a bunch of people who worked in Infinity Ward that just wanted to deliver the best experience they could for their community. They wanted to follow up one of the best multiplayer experiences ever that was COD 4 2 years prior to it. And make sure that the community would be healthy and that it would grow. To see this game the way it was back in 2009 and then compare it to what we've had this past few years, it is an absolute disappointment to see how far this franchise has fallen. Yes, it has been a great joy to go back and play Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 2 and COD 4, but it is a stark reminder of how great this franchise used to be. How truly amazing the legacy that Call of Duty created from the years of 2007 to 2012. And it is such a disappointment to see where the franchise is today. Now, maybe Microsoft can right this ship. Maybe there's some belief that they will be able to guide this franchise into the right direction so that we can actually get some prosperity moving forward. I'll give you this, Call of Duty. I'll give you this, Activision, Microsoft. The blueprint is here. It is within your legacy. Go back to the golden years. See what worked from 2007 to 2012 and ask yourself, how do we implement this into our game? It starts with passion. That's the biggest difference I've noticed within the Call of Duty franchise as of late. Everything feels passionless. No identity has been attributed to it. This is something that I've talked about time and time again. When I've gone back and played some of these legacy Call of Duties, that identity that Call of Duty had during this era is there. I can recognize it. Because guess what? They become the arena shooter war simulation games that they were. Not this nonsense that they are today. And it fills me with a ton of disappointment that this is where we're at with this franchise. That it's fallen this far. Now, one things I will say is this is a good replacement for SM2, but it does not replace what the game could have been. I think we all wanted that game to exist. I think we all wanted that opportunity to go back and experience SM2, but we aren't allowed to. So we'll take this as a consolation prize. I, for one, am happy that I get to go back and experience Modern Warfare 2 with healthy lobbies again, go back and play some Black Ops 2 again, maybe go back and try to get my Prestige Master, because guess what? These games have traditional prestige, something that Call of Duty has walked away from over the last few years for some odd decision and odd reasoning. I love these games. I love what they offer, and I'm just so glad that I get to experience it again. For however short-lived it's going to be, I'm going to cherish each and every single moment of it because it's going to bring me back to where this franchise used to be. I'm so disappointed to see where it's gone. I'm upset that players that enter during this era did not have the opportunity to experience Call of Duty during the highest of its heights. Because they honestly deserve to see what these great games were and what they offered the community and what they were at the time. The Call of Duty hype from 2009 was immeasurable. There will never be another game quite like that. As much as the Modern Warfare 2 from 2022 sold a record number of copies, it was a different feeling entering the lobbies this time around versus back in 2009. Everybody played it. It grabbed the entirety of the gaming industry, whereas I felt that Modern Warfare 2 was just kind of this side project that people sort of cared about, but not nearly as much as what Modern Warfare 2 in 2009 was. That grabbed everybody. Your entire friends list was playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. That was different. It was a different era. And being able to just go back and try to get a nuke again is going to be so much fun. I am so excited for the opportunity to play more Modern Warfare 2 again with lobbies that are filled to the brim of people. Being able to get games faster than I can today on the regular games. The fact that the matchmaking is this much better is a joke. Showcases that you don't need some stupid algorithm saying what the best matchup is because you need to make sure everybody's at similar skill. You can have fun without everybody being a one-to-one matchup. Match people based on their connection, not based on their skill. This is what we've been asking for from Call of Duty for far too long now. Can we have this back, please? Call of Duty was in a healthier state when we just had regular connection-based matchmaking, not this stupid SBMM system that has been an absolute joke from the get-go. Something that boggles down the matchmaking and penalizes the better players. Do something to bring back your hardcore players. Do something that actually makes the community want to play your game every day. This is what I've been reminded of over the last few days while I've played the legacy games. This is what Call of Duty needs to do, is they need to go back to basics. Go back to what made you great. I know people hated Star Wars Episode 7, but I always liked the soft reboot idea. Get people familiarized with what made your legacy great to begin with. That's what Call of Duty should do. Take a page out of the old Star Wars notebook and start with what works instead of continuing with what doesn't work. Get people familiarizing themselves with the formula that made you successful. Start making games with passion again instead of leaving up everything to some AI or some algorithm. Do the work yourselves. Put some brain power, put some sweat into it. Make something that you can be proud of. I don't know how you can look at Modern Warfare 2 today and be proud of this mess of a game, this franchise-altering destruction of the legacy game. It's not a good game. Modern Warfare 3 isn't going to be a good game either. So what are you doing, Activision? What are you doing, Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer? Bring it back to basics. Go with what works. Your community is telling you right now what works, as they're flocking to your older titles, to your legacy games in droves, versus those who want to stick around and play your sad excuse for Call of Duty game. This isn't Modern Warfare 2. This is some sick, twisted dream of some AI fantasy. This isn't Call of Duty. But you know what is? The legacy games that have been revived on the 360. So go, dust off that old Xbox 360, get a controller, grab some popcorn, maybe some Doritos, some Mountain Dew perhaps, and go back and play some original Call of Duty, some great Call of Duty, and enjoy your time, because I know I will. So I'd love to hear what you guys think. Are you guys stoked that old Call of Duty games are back, that you're able to play these games again, or do you not really care? Are you done with the franchise altogether? Let me know with a comment down below, and as always guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time.